any kind of resource that you might be interested in. Even listening to the radio and the lyrics on the songs that you hear on your typical FM station or iPod. We at Brookdale's English department hope that you can contact us and look for the appropriate courses that work for your vision of what your life will be. And we hope that you do that as soon as you can. And if you want to contact Jack Ryan, just look up J. Ryan on the English page and you'll find me, and I would be glad to tell you what I know and learned in my 45 years at Brookdale Community College.
Hi, I'm Dr. Jim Crowder. I'm a professor here in the biology department at Brookdale Community College. I teach general biology, I teach life sciences, I teach anatomy and physiology 1 and 2. I came here to Brookdale because Brookdale is an institution where the faculty focus on teaching rather than research. That's what I wanted my focus to be as a professor, on the student, where I think frankly it should be. When I tell people what I do for a living and I tell them I teach and they ask me, what do you teach? And then I tell them I teach biology. I sometimes get a face as if, to say, oh, well, that's unfortunate, or, oh, I don't know if I can speak to this man anymore. I don't know if we're on the same wavelength. I get people ask me all the time, why would you study biology? Why would anybody study biology? And, my, perhaps too short answer is, well, biology is the study of life. You're alive. Why wouldn't you want to know how all this works? Why wouldn't you want to know what it is to be alive? At even the mechanistic level. Don't you like knowing how things work? Wouldn't you like to know how you work? How could you say no?
If you're looking to have fun and If you're looking to have fun and meet some people with the same interests as you came to the right place. Here at Brookdale, we have the Involvement Fair, where over 30 different clubs and activities are showing students what they're all about and trying to recruit new members. If you like math, poetry, writing, theater, odds are you find the group that's right for you. Let's go check it out.
My name is Justice Lawless, and I'm here looking at all the clubs. So far, I saw the Outdoor Sports Club, the Student Life Board, and the Education Club.
And my name is Isaiah Brinson, and I am the treasurer for the Architecture Society. Our goal is to try to bring in the incoming students who are interested in architecture, get them accustomed, pair them up with a second year so they understand and so they know, sort of like a guide or a mentor to help them out during their first year.
My name is Bailey. I'm the president of Theater Club. What we do every week is we do a lot of improvisational games. And there's no experience necessary, no participation necessary. If you just want to come and have fun, then that's kind of what we're here for. This semester, we've also made it a point to kind of switch things up a bit. So we have a t-shirt day, we're celebrating Halloween and Thanksgiving, and we have a partnership with Alliance. So we have a date where we're going to collaborate.
I'm really interested in performing arts, so I was looking at theater club and a cappella, but I've seen clubs that have to do with anime, and there's all different types for literally every interest.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yes. Well, guys, I think I found the club that's right for me. To learn more, visit our website at brookdalecc.edu. I'm Sophia Pearl with Brookdale Television. Thanks for watching. Oh, na, na, na. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Woo!
Brookdale Community College, the power to provide accessibility to over 60 degree and certification classes on campus and online, to provide a rich community of faculty and student life, to provide affordability through financial aid, scholarships, and grants. Brookdale Community College, the power to provide you the access, affordability, and community to reach your education goals. Join us March 31st from 1 to 4 at our Spring Open House. RSVP today at brookdalecc.edu/open house.
There's a lot more about myself than I ever thought about in years, and I've never felt better as a person than I am today after coming to this school.
Thank you, Brookdale Community College. Thank you, Brookdale Community College.
The faculty and the staff here at Brookdale, they've been so welcoming.
Professors, a lot of them have changed my life.
The advisors are so helpful.
I am so thankful for Brookdale Community College for helping me achieve my success.
I was really impressed with the amount of resources that were available to me. The campus is beautiful, and there are a lot of benefits to being in a place that looks nice in terms of learning.
Thank you, Brookdale Community College, for my scholarship.
Thanks a lot.
Being involved, I got to meet a lot of great people.
I've had such a great experience there.
The professors I've had at Brookdale are always super nice. They truly care about their students.
All the professors I've met are very friendly and open to speak with you.
It's an experience that you will never forget.
I love coming to college here, and I'm really going to miss it. So thanks, Brookdale, for an awesome experience.
We're all about where students go in life.
My name is Christina Treza. I'm graduating in May.
So what advice would you give incoming students?
To study a lot, because I kind of like worked too much being at community college and slacked off, I guess, a little bit. But then I realized like you can't work as much just because you're at community college. Yeah.
All right, wonderful. And what do you know now that you wish you knew when you entered Brookdale?
Clubs, for sure, because I'm an Adventure Bound and Bio Club now and Chem Club, and I would have joined them in my freshman year if I knew about them, and I didn't. And I wish I got to be president of more clubs, but I'm on the board for Adventure Bound, and it's really fun. We go on a lot of trips, so join Adventure Bound.
Hi guys, my name is Andrew, and I'll be graduating Brookdale in May.
And Andrew, what advice would you give incoming students?
Advice for incoming students, I'd probably say take advantage of everything that Brookdale gives us. There's a lot of stuff here that is free that otherwise we wouldn't have the luxury of having. And really invest in your professors because they really care about your success in class and out of class.
That was so good. And what do you know now that you wish you knew when you entered Brookdale?
I wish I knew about this. Last semester I was sick, so I missed it. And I think it's really great that showing the love to the students for all their hard work and just being able to enjoy the campus on a nice spring day. So enjoy it.
I'm Isaiah Drake, and I'm graduating May 2019 from Brookdale.
Love it. And what advice would you give incoming students?
I would tell incoming students to get involved as quickly as possible because it completely changed my experience at Brookdale. Come to events when they have them and be part of the community because it'll make your time at Brookdale so much better.
I love it. And last question is, what do you know now that you wish you knew when you entered Brookdale?
What I know now about Brookdale is that you need to know what professors you want and not just sign up for a random one, but know what professors are tailored to your needs and what you're looking for in a professor because it'll make your learning experience much better.
My name's Leah Waldron.
My name is Yara Davila,
and we're graduating in May!
Okay, and then so guys, what advice would you give incoming students?
I'm gonna say the same.
Have her say something too. And look into the camera.
Have fun, get involved, and study. Study, don't procrastinate.
I agree. When I tell you I'm a bio major, so it's crazy, but study is like your best friend. So find a way to, change your study habits. And no cards. And Quizlet!
And last question, guys. What do you know now that you wish you knew when you entered Brookdale?
That you can get involved, that there are events.
Right. And then also there's other opportunities as well that you never know. So check the Brookdale website as well because there's so many opportunities. So yeah, follow us on Instagram. Yeah, Brookdale, SOB. So yeah.
Okay, that was great.
My name is Scott Reeves and I'm graduating in May, class of 2019. Yeah.
So Scotty, what advice would you give incoming students?
Advice I would give incoming students is to take advantage of the campus and events they have on campus, such as this right here, and not be the person just to go to class and go home. Try to take advantage of the campus and just see what it's like. Meet a lot of people and network still, because they're all on the same level as you, and who knows where they're going to be in 5 years. You never know.
That was a beautiful answer. And what do you wish you knew now that you knew? No, yeah.
All right, I wish I knew coming out of here about more the positive parts of Brookdale. Actually, when I was coming out of high school, a lot of people said negative things. Oh, it's like another high school, this and that, all your friends will be there, you're going to get distracted. When I get here, and had the major I wanted that I couldn't get at Montclair, and it's really affordable. So there's nothing wrong with going to Brookdale, and I took advantage of the campus now. I wish I knew that, take advantage of the campus and meet all these new people that I'd never met before, and there you go.
Hi, my name is Ariel Giovango, and I'm going to be graduating in May of 2019.
I love it. Okay, Ariel, can you tell me what advice would you give Brookdale students?
I would just say to work hard towards what you want, because it's going to pay off in the end, and you are going to get so far into whatever you want to do, and it's so worth it. It really is. I'm so excited.
Beautiful. I wanted that laugh. You're so pretty. You're so good. Yeah.
I wish I would have gotten more involved in the Performing Arts Center earlier, because I only recently got started there, and you get so close with everyone involved, and they've helped me grow so much as a person and as an actor, and I'm really grateful for my experience here at Brookdale.
Now dance.
I'm Ryan Murray, and I'm graduating in May 2019.
And so what advice would you give incoming students?
I would say work hard, do what you can, and be as passionate about college as you can.
All right, my name is Christiana, and I'm graduating May 2019, this spring.
Beautiful. Okay.
Look for the camera, only camera.
Okay.
What advice would you give incoming students?
My advice is to get involved as much as you can. Community college is such a great place to foster education and just grow as an individual.
Okay, wonderful. And what do you know now that you wish you knew entering Brookdale?
What I know now is that the stereotypes about community college are all really wrong. You can find such great community on campus just by getting involved, and everyone around you is in the same boat, so just make friends while you're here. Yeah.
My name is Nisia Baltzar, and I'll be graduating in May. Okay. The advice I would give for incoming students is to get involved, because this way you make a lot of friends. I wish I knew it's okay, no matter how long it takes. As long as you get to where you want to be, that's all that matters. I love the different opportunities that they have here, and I love how the professors really care, and how, like, they're here to see you succeed. They're not just a number. You actually are a human being.
So my name is Phil Sanfilippo. I'll be graduating May of this semester. My advice for you guys, get more involved. You get to meet a lot of crazy people, but a lot of fun. I wish I knew like what activities went on in the campus. I get more involved. You actually get to meet not just your friends, or also just faculty.
Hi, my name is Leah Waldron, and I'm graduating in May 2019. So one advice is to study like crazy, because I'm a bio major, and you can't just wing it. You actually have to put the dedication and work into it. So really study. When you're coming out from high school, you have to change your studying habit, do note cards, Quizlet, everything you can. So yeah. I did. All right, make sure that you study. What I tell you, it's crazy. When I'm a bio major and I actually have to study. You can't just wing it. So make sure you do note cards, Quizlet, change your study habit, and find out how you learn. So, cool. I wish I was able to, take advantage of the opportunities that are here, because when I tell you Brookdale has so many programs and benefits here, it's unbelievable. And I'm just treasurer of Student Life Board, but there's so much more I could have done. So I wish I was more involved and took advantage of more opportunities here. So make sure you do it.
My name is Deneen Jackson. I serve as the college's grants coordinator, but I'm also the chair of the Sunshine Team. So there's a group of us that Dr. Stout has assembled to put together programming, to bring people together, and to bring a little sunshine back to the campus.
I've been having so much fun today. I've been looking forward to this for weeks, and it's great to see it finally come together and see all the children celebrating bring your children to Work Day, because we really are a family-centered institution. Bring families here and set up events so that the kids could have fun and get a little bit introduced to the college, see mom and dad in action, or grandma and grandpa in action, or whatever the family member is. So they've been really getting right into the mix of the business.
I think it was such a great opportunity. Summer got to see where I work and meet some of my coworkers, see everything that we do, and she learned she wants to be president of a college someday after coming with me today. So I think we'll see her back at Brookdale in a few years.
This is the first of many activities that we're going to be doing to bring families together here. So I'm not going to give any hints as to what the next thing will be, but we're looking forward to just having a lot of fun together, bringing our families here to the institution.
So great. Well, you know everybody. I know you very well. You're an amazing president here at Brookdale, and you're bringing some great things, and I'm just so happy to see everybody with smiles on their faces with their family. It's really great.
Thank you. Thank you very much. And thanks for being here and capturing this moment. It's really important.
Thank you guys. All right, well, many more Bring Your Children to Work days to come.
Filmmakers from around the world submit their work to the Garden State Film Festival. Discover the next stars of the silver screen in Asbury Park, New Jersey, March 25th to the 29th, 2020. Submit your film today at gsff.org. Get your tickets today at gsff.org.
I am the Student Life Board Treasurer. I'm a Brookdale student here, and we have an involvement fair. So our theme this year is Discover Your Path. A lot of people, a lot of students come here. They don't know what they want to do. I know I was one of them. I had no idea what I wanted to do. So this is a great way to have students to come and figure out what clubs they want to be interested in, figure out what they want to do in their life. So I think it's really great and a really good thing for students to, be a part of the community.
We are trying to get people to join our music club, you don't have to play an instrument. It's like we're a bunch of weirdos who hang out in the basement,
We're here to advocate for the Dreamers Plus. That's our club. The plus signifies not just people who have the Dream Act or are involved with it, it's everybody. We help the community as well as empower ourselves. We're really involved with whatever is going on.
Any student that's an education major, they can come to us and we can help them advance them towards their career and stuff and help them transferring to a four-year school.
Always been in love with having for sports and intramurals, just having fun with the kids, getting them around. If they're not want to be in with a sport, they're more than welcome to join and do some of our clubs here at Brookdale.
Any student can get involved. Break out of your shell. Just talk to somebody. Even if you don't know what you want to do, just talk to somebody. That's what I had to do. I really had to get out of my shell, but just try to be involved. Just try to be a little bit involved. Yeah.
Whether you're here for a 2-year degree, a career certificate, or planning to transfer to a 4-year school, Brookdale has the power to support you. Welcome to Brookdale.
We've asked former students for their advice to help get you started.
Make your classes your priority.
Study and ask for help.
Work hard. Every day that you have here on this campus, always try to make the most of it, whether it's spending time with your friends or doing the work that's required for each one of the classes in your studies.
Do not be afraid to get involved and to try to make some friends, because it will work out definitely in your favor.
Didn't know what to expect, but I started getting involved in clubs. I started meeting people.
Everything's been great.
We have tutors that are available for our students if they're struggling. We have online tutoring, we have in-person tutoring.
Get to know your writing center. Again, it's very important, your tutoring, get to know your campus, your library, your librarian. They're very, very helpful. They're there to provide you as much support that you need.
The faculty and the staff here at Brookdale, they've been so welcoming.
And faculty, they helped me with all my papers. We did the paperwork together, and after that they guide me what classes I should take, especially the first semester.
It's a very beautiful campus.
It just has a comfortable home feeling.
There are a lot of benefits to being in a place that looks nice in terms of learning.
It has many places that you can study in, and they're all different.
And welcome back inside the Robert J. Collins Arena for game number 2 tonight as the Brookdale women's basketball team will take on Mercer County, a Division II opponent, live tonight on BTV. Alongside Brian Goudsworth and the rest of our BTV crew, I am Tim Catalfamo. Both these two teams in desperate need of a win. For Mercer County on the Division II side, they've had a rough year. And for Brookdale, they have just continued this tough slide that they have been on. They have lost many games this season, one of the worst seasons actually as of late here in the Collins Arena. So they're trying to get back in the winning circle, trying to get back on track. And it's going to be a tough challenge against a Division II opponent tonight.
Yeah, and we've seen early on this season, Brookdale has struggled in games where they've gone against Division II opponents and played some of the tougher competition in the region. So they're trying to switch that around and have a better game out there today. But as you mentioned, it's going to be tough. I think one of the good things for Brookdale, from a Brookdale standpoint, is the fact that they're back home and they've played better here at the Collins Arena than they had at home, with both of their victories on the season being right here at home.
Brookdale certainly has always been better at home, but they've lost a couple of games this year, Brian. And this is a team in Brookdale that has been riddled with some injuries. They've had some new players that have come on from last year, and it's been difficult for them to find their footing, and no player so far has really been able to emerge as the leader, which I think has been a challenge for Coach Brunson.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. I think they have an opportunity to have a go-to scorer in Gianna Piccini. We've seen her be able to do that from time to time this season, but then there's been some games where she just hasn't been able to score all that much. And so trying to find that weapon, that continuity on the offensive side has been a struggle. And as you mentioned, more of a struggle because of the in and outs of different players on the roster, and just struggled to really gain any kind of footing this season.
Yeah, we'll see if Gianna Piccini can have a good night. She is one of the leading scorers on the side for Brookdale, and Mercer has plenty of players on their side of the floor that can definitely perform well. Just getting last couple of pregame announcements cleared and set away before we get ready to tip off here in the Collins Arena. And we will pause as we continue and send it downstairs for pregame ceremonies. So pregame ceremonies finishing up as you take a good look at head coach Rich Brunson in his fourth season aside for the Jersey Blues. trying to lead this team back to their winning ways. Brookdale 2-8 on the season, 2-5 in conference play. It's been a tough year for the Jersey Blues on the women's basketball side, but they are looking to try to get back in the win column tonight against a Mercer County team that is Division II, as Brian and I talked about in the open. Team very talented and has certainly a lot of weapons on the offensive end, so we expect this to be a fairly close matchup this evening. The starting five for the Jersey Blues: Melissa Golombieski, Gianna Pacini, Anna Catanzaro, Natasha Oniago, and Kenya Wagner, the five on the floor for the Jersey Blues. On the side for Mercer County, the Vikings will start Darnella McMillan, Roche Newkirk, Madison Diaz, Morgan Papp, and Nadine Elamari. Head coach Mike Tenaglia in his 30th season as head coach on the side for Mercer County. Was talking to him pregame. He looks forward to these matchups in the Collins Arena with Brookdale. Feels that they are a good test to see where his program is at. It's Mercer County in the away green and yellow uniforms, Brookdale in the home whites. Minor technical issue to get things started on the opening tip, and the officials will actually give it to Brookdale to start things off. Our officials this evening: Eric Montgomery, Harold Motley, and Nina Norman. And just like that, we're underway here in the Collins Arena. Jersey Blues looking to get off to a strong start. A turnover there. Morgan Papp takes the basketball away. Papp going to the rim, high off the window. Actually off the heel of the iron, I should say. Papp continuing to stick with it. It's tapped out, and Mercer County resets with Madison Diaz. Here is Papp, now back over to Diaz. McMillan, a straight-on three. Grazed the front rim, did not get the bounce. And Melissa Golombieski is able to bring down the rebound. Pacini spinning her way into the lane. We talked about her in the open. Follows her shot, puts it up, doesn't get it to drop, and the rebound to Diaz. So both teams having an opportunity to take a shot at the rim, and we're still scoreless a minute into the first quarter. Here's Papp going to the rim, count the basket, and the foul. So Morgan Papp, the sophomore from Bordertown, New Jersey, draws the foul on Gianna Pacini. And Papp completes the three-point play from the line.
This is a Mercer team that has 5 sophomore leaders on its roster. That's more than the typical number you see for teams in the Region 19.
Pacini, a long two. Catanzaro is there with the rebound, has it swatted away from behind by McMillan. And here comes Morgan Papp again, hard to the rim. She can't finish. Last touch by Brookdale. It'll stay here with the Vikings.
And Brookdale's going to have to do a better job of stopping the ball in transition, as you see Pat be able to take it to the rim at will thus far.
Diaz now bounce pass inside to Nadine Elamari. And Mercer can't convert on that possession. Brookdale still looking for their first points of the first quarter. Golombieski a long three. Rebound tracked down by Diaz. Elamari thought about a long two. Now here's Diaz from behind the arc. It's an air ball. It's saved inbounds from McMillan. Pacini takes it away. Now Brookdale has some numbers. Kenya Wagner to the rim, has it blocked. Madison Diaz with the rejection, and then it went off of Kenya Wagner's foot out of bounds.
So far, Brookdale's had good opportunities getting shots right down near the basket, but unable to convert to this point, and still looking for their first points as they've been shut out through the first 2 minutes and change.
So Mercer with the early 3-0 lead. Elamari guarded by Wagner. Runner in the lane. High off the window, no. And the lead rebounder on the side for Brookdale, Natasha Oniago, tracks down the board. Amanda Friend, who's now checked into the game with the basketball, and she's fouled near the baseline. Photographer Tom Smith having to protect his camera as the ball was heading his way. Golubieski will check out of the game. In for her for the first time, Tiance Wilson. Catch and shoot for Catanzaro. Rims out. Wagner can't handle the rebound, and it's picked up by McMillan. So Mercer so far again continuing to nurse a 3-point lead. Here's McMillan guarded by Catanzaro. Threw it at the feet of Elamari. Now back out to McMillan. Diaz floater in the lane. Too strong. And Wagner is there for the rebound. Oniago off the rim. No, doesn't get it to fall. Brookdale continues to go cold in these opening 3.5 minutes.
Remember, we saw one game where they went an entire quarter without scoring a couple of weeks ago. Brookdale hoping for a different fate.
McMillan a straight on three. No. And another rebound to Kenya Wagner.
Both of these teams struggle on the offensive end as far as putting points on the board.
And Tiance Wilson draws the foul. She'll go to the line for 2 shots. It's going to be on Darnella McMillan. And that is now the 3rd team foul on Mercer here in this first quarter. Check that, only the 2nd team foul. It's McMillan's first and the 2nd on the Vikings. And Tiance Wilson, the 5'3" freshman from Eatontown, New Jersey, a very highly regarded recruit for Coach Brunson out of Monmouth Regional High School. Hits the first attempt from the line. Studying special education here at Brookdale, and a very good ball handler. She's someone that joined the team a couple of games into the season, but she's worked her way into the rotation. She only makes one of the two. Oniago can't chip it in. Catanzaro had her shot blocked, and McMillan again another rebound. So it's 3-1, Mercer in front. Long three from the corner by Diaz is short. Pap the rebound, and she's fouled. Foul was on Tiance Wilson. That's her first. Team's 2nd foul. Pap goes to the rim. That's way off the mark, and the rebound to Wilson. 1-on-2. Tiance Wilson draws the foul again and will go to the line.
Wilson did well that time, splitting between 2 defenders on that fast break, initiating the contact, as you see right there. And now at the line trying to tie this one up.
So Tiance Wilson again trying to, as Brian mentioned, tie the ball game up. Foul shooting has not been the strength of the Jersey Blues. As a team, they only shoot 53%. As Wilson can't hit the first attempt. Foul is on Roche Newkirk. That's her first. And Wilson once again 1 out of 2 from the line. Kenya Wagner will check back into the game as Anna Catanzaro will go to the bench. Brookdale, from what we can tell, Brian, tonight is going to be trying to substitute quite frequently. They're going to try to keep as many fresh bodies on the floor as possible and not allow too many of their players to get fatigued. Mercer still, though, holds a 1-point lead.
And I think part of that, too, is finding that right combination to work as well.
Morgan Pap from the foul line drills a nice 2, and it's now 5-2, Vikings in front. So they're back up to a 3-point lead. Pap again coming up with a turnover. Pap to the rim. A nice hesitation. She can't get the layup to drop. A rebound hits the side of the backboard, and Amanda Friend is able to secure the rebound. Friend looking to go somewhere with it, nearly runs out of bounds. Now back to Pacini. Wilson, right arc 3 on the way, is good, and we're tied up at 5.
And that's a part of the game for Tiance Wilson for a guard. We know she can get to the rim, has that good quickness, but you have that ability to shoot from behind the arc, you become a real asset on the offensive side.
And a turnover there as Newkirk was looking for her teammate Diaz on the other side of the court. It's a team in Mercer County that, very much like Brookdale, struggles with turnovers. Brookdale, on average, gives up 22 turnovers a game, 18 turnovers a game on the side for the Vikings. So even though these two teams are in different divisions, on paper they look very similar, and I think that's one of the reasons why we're going to see a close matchup tonight. Spalazzino, who just checked into the game, has her shot blocked emphatically by Darnella McMillan.
That's a way to get introduced to the game. Right in, take your first shot, and get it slammed back in your direction.
Spalazzino was coming off of her best performance against Rowan College of Gloucester County on Saturday. Brookdale lost that game 80-38, but Spalazzino had 9 points in the game. She previously had no points all year, as Catanzaro cannot hit from inside the paint. Nearly another turnover there. Diaz threw it at the feet of Ella Mary. And the Vikings will try to reset, tied up here at 5. 4 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Diaz, right wing three, good.
Diaz with a nice stroke there from three-point range. That's been her spot that she's taken a few of them, and that one goes down.
Spalazzino now tries her luck from behind the three-point line. That one doesn't fall. Diaz the rebound. In transition, looking for Newkirk. It's taken away by Wilson. Wilson was going to go 1-on-4. A long two is short. This is Giuliana Puccini, or excuse me, Pocino, the first time that we have seen her this evening. And again, Mercer able to convert.
We've got Puccini on the Brookdale side and Puccino for the Mercer Vikings. So that might get confusing, especially if they defend each other.
Puccini. Now top of the key for Wagner, and a timeout is going to be taken by Coach Brunson with 3:05 remaining here in the first. Down by 5. It'll be a full timeout on the floor, and we will take our first timeout. Back to continue our coverage of our doubleheader tonight in the Collins Arena on BTV after this.
Connecting with people, and they know the struggle that you're going through and they're going through. So it gives an opportunity to actually, interact with each other.
I guess what would be called a mini family. I mean,
it's so nice because the college isn't too big. So I'll have a class with someone last semester who I'll make friends.
.05 remaining here in the first quarter here on Brookdale Television alongside Brian Gownsworth. I'm Tim Catalfamo. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Watching on Comcast Channel 21, Verizon Files Channel 46, and streaming live on our YouTube channel. Brookdale looking for a win. 2 different tries at the basket, and nobody can hit that time for the Jersey Blues. Rebound to Shanika Poole. First time she's been on the floor for Mercer County. She has 1 rebound so far in the night. Here is Poole going to the rim, left it short. And Catanzaro another board. Puccini going baseline, now back out to Wilson. Threw it at the feet of Catanzaro, and Catanzaro, I believe, was fouled from behind. Nina Norman, one of the officials on the floor, making that call. It's the 4th team foul on Mercer. And it's the second personal foul on Ella Mary. So 2 fouls for Ella Mary. She, for the moment, actually is going to head to the bench. I thought she remained on the floor. She's on the bench right now. Kenya Wagner again rejected by McMillan. That's the second or third block that Darnella McMillan has had in this first quarter alone. McMillan, everybody touching the basketball on this possession. A long 3 from the corner by Diaz. Poole the long rebound, and the shot clock resets. McMillan going at Wilson. Now downstairs to Papp, and she puts it in.
Mercer just does an outstanding job moving the basketball. That was on full display on that possession. You don't even see it hit the ground. Just crisp passing, finding the open player, and that time down low for the easy bucket.
Wilson, straight on 3. Doesn't hit the rim. Another rebound to McMillan. Mercer with some momentum. Diaz in transition to the rim. No, but Papp is there for cleanup duty. And now a 14-5 lead for Mercer, their largest lead of the night at 9. Catanzaro, a long 2 is good. Brookdale needed that. They cut the Mercer lead to 7, under a minute left here in the first quarter.
And that wasn't really a part of Catanzaro's game when you go back to early last season. But as the year went on, she developed that jumper and now can shoot it from a good distance from the basket.
Here's Papp. Count the basket. It was a late whistle, but the officials will allow her to follow through. And Morgan Papp will have an opportunity to add one more from the foul line. So a 16-7 lead now for Mercer as Anna Catanzaro checks out of the game. Melissa Golombieski will come in. It's the first foul on Catanzaro, the third on the team. And Morgan Papp, one of the leading scorers on the side for Mercer. She can't hit the shot from the foul line, but is one of those players that has a really incredible story. More on that in the second quarter. Pacini inside. Oniago again trying to follow through and finally is able to muscle one in. Shot clock is turned off here in the first quarter. Here's McMillan driving hard to the rim, high off the window. Oniago rips down the rebound. 5 seconds left to go here in the quarter. Wilson with 3 to the rim. She is fouled. So good awareness there by Tiance Wilson, drawing the contact. She'll go to the line. Rich Brunson looking on, 4th year as the head coach. Having a brief word with Gianna Pacini. Wilson's first attempt from the line is good. Really good ball handler in Tiance Wilson is there on the other side. You see Mike Tenaglia, his 30th season as head coach. An incredible coaching resume. Got his 400th career win last year against Rowan College at Gloucester County. So a milestone win for him. That will end the corner. Wilson making both from the line, and it's a 16-11 lead for Mercer at the end of one quarter of play. We'll be back for the second quarter live on BTV tonight after this.
Over 18,000 students annually, flexible schedules, commitment to student success. Welcome to Brookdale. Convenience of 6 physical campuses throughout Monmouth County. Freehold, Hazlitt, Long Branch, Neptune, Lincroft, and Wall. Plus our 7th campus, online. amazing campus life. Brookdale will help you craft and share your story. Impressive sports programs. First-rate student services. Career services help you land your first job.
Second quarter getting underway here in the Collins Arena. Mercer leads by 5, 16-11. Looking to keep the pressure on. This is Darnella McMillan, who's had a pretty good first quarter so far. Over to Diaz. Now over to Poole. A long mid-range jumper for Poole is good with the left hand. Nice range there for Shanika Poole. Spalazino, nearly a turnover, and it is a turnover as Wilson not able to handle that pass. We talked about the turnover struggles for Brookdale. They average around 22 a game. And this is a team that has had difficulty scoring this year. Very similar on the side for Mercer, but Brookdale especially has had, at times this year, struggle getting to the basket. And certainly those turnovers don't help. Here's a turnover here for Mercer. Friend scoops it up the deck. And Pacini from the corner. That one rims out on the attempt from behind the arc. It'll be 20 seconds on the shot clock. Friend will inbound. Oniago, a long two. That one's too strong. Controlled by Pap.
And the possession didn't lead to points, but nice ball movement, good spacing on the floor. Oniago had a good look from a very makeable spot there at the foul line. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Pap, a nice give and go to her teammate, Pocino. And a jump ball is called, and this will go to Brookdale by virtue of the possession arrow. And that's going to be fun tonight. Pocino, and Pacini on the floor for Brookdale. Gianna in the white 11. Juliana Pocino in the green 23. As another foul on the floor, this one will go against Mercer. And this is on Pocino. Golubieski, a long three. Got her on rebound, followed her shot. Friend puts one up from the corner. That one rims out. And a rebound to Poole. Long three there by Pocino. Not able to connect. Kept alive here by Pap. Pocino thought about another three. Guarded by Pacini. Shot clock down to 6 here for the Vikings. McMillan, that one's way off the mark. Didn't even hit the rim. And Oniago grabs another rebound.
Good defensive possession from Brookdale that time, not allowing any dribble penetration. The shot clock was winding down and forced to take a bad shot.
Golubieski. She may have been fouled, no call. And a weak side rebound to Diaz, who's going to the rim. And it was blocked away there by Wilson.
Nice job of transition defense there by Wilson, not fouling, playing straight up, and touching it last out of bounds, forcing an inbounds pass.
Amanda Friend checks out of the game. In for her, Anna Catanzaro. 23 on the shot clock here for the Vikings. Oh, Poole underneath the basket. Nobody picked her up, and an easy two for Shanika Poole.
So Poole has provided a spark after not starting. A quick 4 points for her.
Golubieski Got it, the three.
And you'd like to see the three-point ball be a bigger part of Brookdale's game. Maybe tonight the start of something, as both Golumbisky and Wilson have connected from deep.
Brookdale within 6. Here's Papp going to the rim. +2 and the foul for Morgan Papp.
Well, Papp, you can see just how tough she is to handle when she gets the ball down on the low block, has good, quick moves going up to the basket. And here trying on a three-point play, but it'll have to wait till after the timeout.
Gianna Pacini there with the foul. That's her second personal, the first on the Jersey Blues in the second quarter. We remind you that coming up in the beginning of January, Brookdale will be hosting an elite high school basketball program, an actual tournament over the course of 2 days. It's the Shore Classic Showcase. It'll start January 4th and January 5th. General admission is $15, $30 for reserved seating. And these are some of the best high schools in the state of New Jersey. 20 teams here to play. And some of the names that are actually going to be here, just to give you an idea, CBA, St. Joe's and Metuchen, Old Bridge, Long Branch, Wall High School, Mater Dei Prep, Don Bosco, Rutgers Prep, and then, of course, the Petty School. Coach Chizak on the men's basketball side, as you see him there in the blue, one of the main organizers of that showcase. A great event to come out and foresee some really great basketball for 2 days. A long list of very talented teams in the high school basketball division here in the state of New Jersey, which will be here in the Collins Arena. Again, it's January 4th and 5th. You can go online to learn more at shoreclassicshowcase.com. So out of that timeout, again, Morgan Papp at the foul line, trying to complete the three-point play. Averages around 11 points a game, 19 steals. Came into tonight with 123 total points on the year. And completes the three-point play. And something interesting about Morgan Papp, she returns to the floor this year after tearing her meniscus last season. She didn't play very much. It was a tough way to end her season last year, but she's back on the floor. And she said recently in an interview that tearing that meniscus gave her an opportunity to look at life in a new way. Never take any opportunities for granted. And we're glad that she's back on the floor for Mercer, one of the more resilient players on the side for the Vikings. Pocino over to Papp. Off the window. Doesn't get it to fall. Intercepted there by Golumbisky. Golumbisky going to the rim, high off the glass and in.
And Golumbisky making her mark on the offensive end now, previously from three-point range, and that time in a lot of traffic, able to get that bank shot to go.
Nearly a turnover there. Mercer's able to recover into the corner. Newkirk for three. Rolls off the rim, but another rebound to McMillan. Papp thought about a three. Now Diaz with a right-hand layup. Nobody picked her up. And Mercer again an easy two inside the paint.
And Diaz has been able to get to the rim. It's really been a dynamic duo tonight so far on the offensive end for Mercer.
Oniago gets the lucky roll to go in the paint. 25-18. Brookdale trails by 7.
Of course, the dynamic duo is Diaz and Papp.
Wilson, after the interception, feed inside to a cutting Golumbisky, and a foul here on the floor before Spalazzino's shot. This will be, I believe, on Darnella McMillan. We'll check the number on McMillan as she will check out of the game. Spalazzino on the side for Brookdale also goes to the bench. Kenya Wagner on the floor, along with Shanika Poole for Mercer. And a jump ball is called. Possession arrow points in favor of Mercer. It was the second foul, by the way, on McMillan, so she again is on the bench. Here's Poole. Adam Madison Diaz. Pocino to the rim, another right-hand layup. This time from the other side. And Mercer continues to be able to penetrate and get to the rim on Brookdale's defense. Wilson tries to answer. Onyago, no. Rebound Poole.
Yeah, and on the drive attempts for Mercer, as you mentioned, it's a good point. There just isn't enough resistance defensively from Brookdale, and as a result, Mercer has had their way when they've gone to the basket.
Pap had a right-hand layup, and now Pocino able to join that club. Poole straight on three, off the heel, and an over-the-back call on Morgan Pap. So for Pap, that's her first foul, the team's third. Gianna Pacini will come back into the game as Tiance Wilson will take a break on the sidelines. It's Golubieski, Pacini, Wagner, Onyago, and Catanzaro, who's got it at the right elbow. Puccini hit the underneath part of the rim, was too far underneath the basket to make that one count. And Poole continues to pad her efforts in the rebounding category tonight. Here's Pocino. Onyago, another rebound. Back and forth we go. Wagner, a long jumper is good. And Kenya Wagner gets on the board. One of the players that Brookdale needs to have a good night. She's been quiet so far. Jersey Blues are within 7. And another turnover. Golubieski with the quick hands. See if Brookdale can add to this deficit here and try to continue to cut into the lead. Pacini doesn't get the bounce to go. And Mercer's able to clear. Pocino, a runner in the lane, went over Golubieski and an offensive foul.
And Pacino just a little over-aggressive that time going to the basket. Too much speed, and a good job by Catanzaro drawing the charge, giving her team possession. Or Spallezzino, that is.
Amanda Friend hoists up a three, and she hits. Amanda Friend, who had a career-high 4 points against Atlantic Cape, becoming more comfortable around the floor and now is starting to make baskets on a consistent basis. She brings Brookdale within 4.
Nice-looking jump shot there from well behind the three-point line and gets Brookdale back in this game. They're within 4.
Diaz. Now top of the key for Zina Alaboudi, the first time she's checked into the game. Shot clock at 3, a long desperation 3 at the buzzer doesn't go, and Catanzaro, a nice rejection underneath the basket. Wagner after the feed from Friend, and that's another jump ball. It'll stay here with Brookdale. Wagner has been very heavily defended tonight. Mercer not allowing her to get the ball easily in the paint. And a timeout here by Coach Brunson. It's a quick 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here on Brookdale TV. There is head coach Mike Tenaglia. I mentioned in his 30th season as head coach. Got his 400th career win against Rowan College at Gloucester County last season. And really has had a very impressive coaching resume. He's had time at the head coaching position, not only for women's basketball, but also for women's softball programs. He spent some time at Delaware County Community College doing just that. Played 4 years of soccer, 1 year of baseball, and 2 years of club hockey and lacrosse at Westchester University. And oh, by the way, he's also been a baseball umpire for over 15 years. So a very busy man is head coach Mike Tenaglia. And Friend was on the baseline, so another turnover there for the Jersey Blues.
I'll tell you, there's not many coaches who have Paul Chizek beat as far as experience goes, but Tenaglia, one of the exceptions. What is it, 30 to 27, I guess.
Foul here. This will be, I believe, on Wagner. It's only the third team foul on Brookdale, so this will just be on the floor. It's the first on Kenya. And Mercer will inbound with a 20. Well, the shot clock says 21. Thought it was going to reset to 20, but it's a 21-second shot clock for Mercer. Pap over to Diaz, a 3. Halfway down the cylinder. It's a 4-point lead for Mercer. Brookdale trying to close as we near the end of the first half. Golubieski back rim no on that jumper from the foul line. Friend another 3. This one's off the mark. Catanzaro collects it, goes back up with it. She left it short. So 3 opportunities there for Brookdale. They can't convert. And we'll see if Mercer can try to add to this slim lead that they have under a minute left in the first half. Poole, a 3. Golubieski collects it. Up to Pacini. Draws the foul. And now this will actually put Mercer County in the double bonus with 44 seconds left here in the quarter. And Gianna Pacini, the 5'7" freshman from Keyport, New Jersey, at the foul line right now. Mentioned foul line shooting has not been Brookdale's strength. But Pacini has scored double figures in 3 of the last 5 games and had that season-high 21 points in the season home opener against Camden back on November the 5th. Catanzaro, after she got the rebound, is fouled, and she will shoot 2 shots.
Well, Catanzaro was surrounded by green jerseys, but able to get enough of it to get the rebound, and now trying to add points at the line.
Foul is on Madison Diaz. That's her second. And Catanzaro able to hit the first one. The 6-foot sophomore from Howell. One of those players that Coach Brunson told me has been coaching throughout the summer so that she can continue to improve on her game. She hits both of them from the foul line, and now Brookdale within 2 with under 45 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, Poole nearly went up and down there. Brookdale wanted to travel. Here's Alabuti. Now to Pap. Diaz in the corner for 3. Brookdale can't control the rebound. Shot clock turns off. Diaz, a mid-range jumper. That one doesn't go. Loose on the floor. And a jump ball is called. It'll stay here with Mercer. Newkirk to inbound. Throws it at the feet of Pap. Lost it on the floor again, and another jump ball. This time it'll go Brookdale's way. So nice hustle there by Anna Catanzaro twice to get on the floor for that loose ball. We'll see if Brookdale can tie it up here. 2 seconds left. Golubieski at the horn. No. And that will bring it to the end of the first half. Brookdale down by 2, 27-25. Mercer County definitely got off to a strong start. They took the lead and they were in command, but as we went into the second quarter, Brookdale slowly was able to chip away at that lead, and here they are at the end of one half of play, only down by 2.
Yeah, and Melissa Golubieski got that right. It really sparked the team there, I think, after a slow start for Brookdale the first 10 minutes, and you think Division II opponent, maybe this is going to be another tough outing for the Jersey Blues, but then Golubieski hit that 3, got that shot to go down inside. Those quick 5 points, I think, were big for Brookdale, getting them back into this game, and then they did some good things down the stretch. Kenya Wagner was a part of that to close to within 2, and if they can play the way they did the final 10 minutes coming out in the second half, that'll go a long way in potentially getting them a win tonight.
Still a long way to go. Entire second half still left to play, but it is still a close game between these two opponents in two different divisions. Mercer County has a 27-25 lead at the end of one half of play. We'll take a break on Brookdale TV. We'll come back for the second half and our doubleheader coverage tonight in the Collins Arena. More after this.
Hi, I'm Dan Lees from the Speech Communication Department at Brookdale Community College. I welcome you to come and explore Brookdale and see all that we have to offer. In the Speech Communication Department, we teach courses in public speaking, interpersonal communication, and small group communication. For me, college was a life-changing experience. I never looked at the world the same way after my time in college. And I think Brookdale will offer you that same kind of life-changing experience. Not only will you enjoy yourself at Brookdale and have a good time, but you're going to learn a lot. And you're going to take those skills out into the world and apply them in your work field, whatever it may be. So join us at Brookdale. You might find it changes your life.
Hi, my name is Amanda, and I'm a guard for the Brookdale basketball team. I come from Hazlet, New Jersey, and I went to Raritan High School. I'm currently studying special education. And I chose to come to Brookdale because I have a lot of childhood friends on the basketball team, and I'm so glad I get to play with them again.
Hi, I'm Anna Canzero. I'm a power forward here at Brookdale. I'm from Howell. I went to Howell High School. I studied math. I chose Brookdale because it's really convenient. It's close. This is my second year here. Everyone's really helpful. I love my professors, and it's just a really great school.
Hi, my name is Isabel Maycrans. Everyone calls me Bella. I'm a forward here at Brookdale. I'm from Tinton Falls, New Jersey. I went to Woodbridge High School, and I came to Brookdale because it was close to home.
Hello, my name is Jada Spalzino, and I'm a guard on the Brookdale basketball team. I am from Manasquan, New Jersey, and I went to Manchester Township High School. I'm studying criminal justice at Brookdale, and the reason I chose to go here is because I'm a two-sport athlete.
Hi, my name is Kenya Wagner, and I am a center/forward at Brookdale Community College. I am from Holmdel, New Jersey, and my major is undecided.
Hi, my name is Melissa Golombieski. Everyone calls me Mo. I play point guard for Brookdale. I'm from Middletown. I went to Middletown High School North. I'm studying liberal arts at Brookdale, and I chose Brookdale because it had really good recommendations, and my brother went here and really enjoyed it.
My name is Natasha Onyango, and I'm a power forward. I come from Plainfield High School, and I'm studying nursing as a major. I chose to come to Brookdale because I love the school and I love the basketball program in it. Thank you.
My name is Tiancy Wilson, and I play point guard and guard for Brookdale women's basketball. I'm from Tinton Falls, New Jersey. I went to Monmouth Regional High School, and at Brookdale I'm studying special education, and I chose Brookdale because it was the smartest financial move for me.
My name is Adam Kukar. I play shooting guard for Brookdale. I'm from Staten Island, New York. I played for Tottenville High School. My major is business, and I chose Brookdale for basketball.
My name is Alan Zoji. I'm a guard/forward for Brookdale basketball. I'm from Union, New Jersey, and I went to St. Mary's Assumption High School. I'm studying business administration. I chose Brookdale because it's an amazing place to go. The teachers are really good, and the coach staff is amazing.
My name is Bjorn Wilson. I play guard at Brookdale Brookdale Community College. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I play for Dickinson. I'm a computer science major, and go Brookdale.
My name is Clarence Silius. I play forward for Brookdale Community College. I'm from the Muse. I play for Wall Township. I'm studying business administration, and I chose Brookdale because it's the best option for me.
Hi, my name is Damir Fitz. I play forward for Brookdale basketball. I'm from Hoboken, New Jersey. Attended high school, Mercer High School in Bayonne, New Jersey. I've come to Brookdale to study computer science, and I chose to come to Brookdale because I felt like this is the best option for me and my family.
I'm David Calloway, and I'm a guard on the Brookdale basketball team. I live in Neptune, and I went to St. Rose High School. I love basketball, and I haven't yet decided my major. My name is Bjorn Wilson. I play guard at Brookdale Community College. I'm from Jersey City, New Jersey. I play for Dickinson. I'm a computer science major, and go Brookdale.
My name is DeAndre Smith. I'm the point guard for Brookdale basketball team. I'm from Neptune City, New Jersey. I went to high school at Naming Forest High School in Garland. I am studying social sciences, and I chose Brookdale to get my associate's degree.
Hola, mi nombre es Ian Félix. Voy a Brookdale y soy el point guard de Brookdale Community College. Soy de Clifton, me gradué de Clifton High School. Decidí Brookdale porque era lo mejor para mí, para mi futuro, y estudio business. Also, I can speak English, but it's kind of hard for me, so that's why I did it in Spanish.
My name is Jelani Carter. I'm a shooting guard here. I am from Hackensack, New Jersey, and I went to Hackensack High School. I'm currently studying criminal justice here, and I chose Brookdale because I feel like the school will be a good fit for me all around.
My name is Jeremiah Florent. I am a guard/forward here at Brookdale basketball. I'm a computer science major here, and I represent Newark Arts High School. Brookdale was a great fit. Basketball, educational purposes, #1 two-year school in New Jersey, and here we are.
My name is Mark Bruce. I'm a shooting guard at Brookdale Community College. I'm from Bayonne, New Jersey. I went to Mercer High School in Bayonne, New Jersey. I'm a business major right now, and I chose Brookdale because we're the #1 community school in New Jersey.
My name is Marvin Worthy. I play power forward for Brookdale. I'm from Newark, New Jersey. I went to Arts High School. I'm really passionate about basketball, but I really chose Brookdale for education reasons, and I also study business here.
Hello, my name is Mateo Del Moro. I'm a guard for Brookdale basketball. I'm from Cliffwood Beach, New Jersey. I attended Sinai Christian Academy in Linden. I study economics for Brookdale, and I chose Brookdale because it was the best option for me.
My name's Tyler Hawkins. I'm from Tinton Falls, New Jersey. I play point guard for Brookdale's men's basketball team, and I'm studying criminal justice.
All right, Tyrese Bryant, point guard, shooting guard, Brookdale men's basketball team, hometown Mattawa, New Jersey. Attended Raritan High School. I major in health science, and Brookdale is very convenient. It's only 3 miles from home.
Alpha Pi Theta, it is an honor society. PTK, what is the best part about this society?
Definitely the fellowship, because you're divided into regions, and the regions meet every so often, and every chapter gets to go to the regional events. And this brings together a lot of chapters and a lot of people, and it gives me goosebumps just to talk about it, because I've met so many of my best friends through Phi Theta Kappa that I don't know who I'd be without them.
Oh my God, absolutely. And so, can we just tell everyone why it's so important to be a part of, besides that, why is it so important to be a part of the Honor Society? Like for the future, not even for just now.
Well, because it builds leadership character, it builds leadership skills, it gives you connections, it helps you network, it helps you learn to meet people and to connect with others.
Well, good luck. It seems like you guys have a lot on your plate, but a lot of benefits that come along with it.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Best of luck. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. So can you tell me about the Asia Society?
Okay, so we're a club. Like, we talk about all about different parts of Asia. We do activities. We're trying to do like one big event in winter, so hopefully, and we're trying to get some more members. All of our members graduated last semester, so we're trying to recruit more. I'm the co-president. My name's Arita, and my other co-president's somewhere, but yeah, so yeah.
This is so awesome. And can any student join just to learn
any
more?
Students, yeah. If, any students can join if they want to learn more about Asia, or if they want to like see all of our events that we did in the past. We have all of our photos as well. So yeah, anyone can join.
That's so great. And last question, what do you think the best part about the Asia Society is?
Making new friends, meeting new people, even different parts of the world. Like we met like a lot of people from China, Japan, stuff like last semester when they all graduated. Told us all about their life stories and where they came from. So it's pretty cool.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for telling us more about it, and best of luck.
Yeah, thank you so much. Have fun going around here.
Thank you. I will. Thank you.
No problem.
Are you guys ready to be part of Biology Club? Because I'm not. Let's hear more about it. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So you guys are in front of this amazing Biology Club poster. Can you tell me about Biology Club?
Well, last semester we did yoga, we had a stack and study, we did essential oils. We went to the cadaver lab at Rutgers, so that's me holding a brain. And we had the dire wolves from Game of Thrones come too.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so this is crazy. So I am not a huge fan of biology, but I love yoga and essential oils.
Yeah.
So can anyone join this club even if they're not biology majors?
We want them to.
So yeah, anyone can join the club. You don't have to be a bio major or anything like that. It's for everyone to come. We're doing studying sessions and stuff like that. We have free pizza, so all the good stuff.
Biology is like a really, obviously med school and everything's really hard to get into. So having all these extracurriculars on your resume can't hurt, right?
No, it cannot hurt at all.
That's so awesome. Well, thank you guys so much.
Yeah, Thank you.
Thank you. If you're a business major or you're not even a business major, you just want to get to know more about business, then Business Club is where you should be. Can you please tell me more about Business Club?
All right, our goal in Business Club is to build a team, and we're gonna focus on building our image, try to strive for business information like stock market, currency exchange. We're gonna build our resumes. We want to try to help every freshman or every business major that's on campus to succeed in their classes. So if you're a business major, you can come to us. We'll help you, surely. We're going to have some fun trips. We're probably going to the Federal Reserve or some business schools. We're going to see that with our new members, and we're going to have a great semester. It's going to be fun.
That's so amazing. Thank you so much. What's up, guys? We are here with the cheerleading club. What's up?
Hi.
You guys look amazing.
Thank you.
So is this your first year at Brookdale, or you guys returning students?
First year.
Oh my gosh, and tell me, what do you think about the cheerleading club so far?
It's very fun. It's really fun. Everyone's really welcoming, and it's all really good, yeah.
So what are some events that you guys are looking forward to do this year?
Honestly, the basketball games I'm looking forward to. Basketball season is like starting, so I'm excited for that.
Tell me about the cheerleading club. Sometimes, like in high school, I know I auditioned for the cheerleading club and I didn't get in. It was very cliquey. Tell me about Brookdale's cheerleading club. Is it very open? Like, can anyone join?
Yes, they don't care if you've never done it before. Like very welcoming, not cliquey. Yeah, so it's really good though.
Go Brookdale! Hello, guys. We want change in the world, and here I have the program manager of Change at Brookdale. How you doing?
Hi, I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. So can you tell me more about Change?
So Change stands for the Center for Holocaust, Human Rights, and Genocide Education, and we focus on educating the community about mass atrocities in the world, both in the past and in the present. So we do programming throughout the year at Brookdale, and all events are free to Brookdale students. And we also have an exhibit that focuses on the Holocaust, the Armenian Genocide, and the 1994 genocide against the Tutsi in Rwanda, and that's also free to Brookdale students.
So amazing. It's really making students relevant about what has gone on in the past and what's going on today. And can anyone drop in at any time? Do you have to be a part of the club? How can we join?
So we're a nonprofit organization on campus, so anyone can drop by and become a volunteer whenever they want. Also, we're open Monday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. for tours for Brookdale students. So you can feel free to drop by, look at the exhibit, and learn more about the past.
Okay, thank you so much for telling us more about it.
Thank you.
Computer Science Club.
Oh my gosh, this is really cool. Do you think about, are you in the club?
No, I'm not yet.
The club. I'm advertising today. We got different types of events going on. Like we do hackathons every semester. We're doing a Smash tournament. Different types of faculty speakers talking about different issues and things within the computer science community.
Very cool. And do you think about joining this club?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it because I'm interested in computers and games at the same time. So maybe something interesting might happen in there.
That's very awesome. And are you a new student or returning student?
New student.
And what do you think about Brookdale so far?
It's pretty good. I mean, first time on a campus, so I'm still walking around and experiencing a lot of new people and stuff.
And one last question. What are you hoping to achieve this Brookdale year that you're here?
Pretty much pass and try to just find something I'm interested in, like a club or anything, because I didn't do a lot of clubs, so I'm trying to do one now.
Very awesome. Well, thanks so much.
They're the Brookdale Christian Club, and we get together, we talk about the gospel, and we eat a meal. It's a really good chance to come together and learn more about God if you're interested.
That's so beautiful. And why do you think people should join this at Brookdale? What's so good about having this club at Brookdale?
I think it's important to have faith, and it's important for you to have community and get together with other people, especially in college where you need to have a support system. It's a really great place to be.
I love it. And they all look so happy. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. I wish you guys the best of luck this whole Brookdale. Can you tell me about this club?
Yeah, so Dreamers Plus is like a group that basically advocates for the rights of immigrants and specifically undocumented immigrants. And I mean, right now I think that's a very important thing, especially considering the condition they've been forced into, a lot of people in these cages in the Southwest and all that. It's like, it's a very sad thing. So, I mean, if you stand on the side of the undocumented and you believe that they deserve better treatment than they've currently been receiving under the current administration, then I'd highly recommend that you invest in our club.
What else do you get out of this club, you think?
There was a trip we took to D.C., I think, last year, where the Dreamers got to lobby on behalf of immigrant rights in D.C. So, there's a lot of interesting experiences relating to the politics behind all this stuff that you can definitely experience if you join our club. And, we'll see.
Getting ready to start the second half of action here in the Collins Arena on Brookdale Television, along with the rest of our BTV crew and my broadcast partner, Brian Gounsford. I am Tim Catalfamo. Mercer County, a Division II program. The Vikings lead 27-25. Brookdale was able to cut into that lead late in the first half after Mercer County got off to a very good start. And we'll see if the Jersey Blues can pick up a win. They are 2-8 on the year. They're looking for just their third win of the season. Golubieski now over to Pacini, a long three. This one is front rim, no good. Catanzaro, a spinning move with the jumper. That one doesn't fall. And Darnella McMillan, who picked up 2 fouls early in the first quarter, brings it up for Mercer. Pap a long three. It was an awkward shot. She didn't really set her feet. Another shot there goes up by Newkirk. That one doesn't fall. So a couple of opportunities for the Vikings. They can't capitalize. And just like that, nearly a minute, not even a minute into the third quarter, Coach Brunson will burn a timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout. Not happy with maybe the way his team started in the third. See him talking to Kenya Wagner there on the sidelines. Talked about head coach Mike Tenaglia on the side for Mercer County. Rich Brunson, on the other hand, his 4th season as head coach. He was an assistant on the men's basketball program for several seasons before becoming the head coach in 2016. I've mentioned at other times during our broadcasts over the years, he was a Rutgers Scarlet Knight from 1979 to 1983. Had 485 career points, and Brian, he played against some big-name players at that time, such as Michael Jordan, who was a Tar Heel down in North Carolina in the early 80s. Pacini a long three out of that timeout. That one again too strong. Loose on the floor and scooped up by McMillan. Shooting has been a problem for Brookdale. They only average around 50 points a game. It's been one of the reasons why they've not been able to get into the winning column as often as they would like. That has been their nemesis this season. Pacini, another one. Off the rim. And Madison Diaz will walk it up the floor for Mercer. This is a team in Mercer that began their season with 6 straight road games. So a very tough way for a young team to start, and especially in Division II play. The team is undefeated at home. They're 2-0 at home, but 1-8 on the road, and 9 of the first 11 games this season have been on the road as Wagner on the low block ties it up at 27.
A nice job by Wagner there, getting the ball on the low block, well positioned, nice little spin move, and gets it to go to tie things up.
Mercer looking to answer here. Another turnover there. Elamari lost it. And Catanzaro was there to pick it up. Pacini attacks and is fouled.
Pacini came close to traveling that time and then had the shot blocked, but nonetheless earns a trip to the free throw line.
Foul is on the Dean Elamari. That's her third. And Brookdale's troubles at the foul line continue. Pacini played forward at Keyport High School. She's now swapped positions and has taken on more of a guard role, and that's been a transition for her this season. She gives Brookdale the 1-point lead and will check out of the game along with Melissa Golubieski, as Tiance Wilson and Amanda Friend are back on the floor for Brookdale. 3-2 zone being shown here for the Jersey Blues. Shot clock winding down, nearly swatted away there by Catanzaro. Shot clock at 8. McMillan grazed the front of the rim. Wagner takes it away. Kenya Wagner trying to bring the ball up the floor, and she took too many steps. And it looks like Madison Diaz may have twisted her ankle as Wagner and Diaz bumped into each other inadvertently. And Diaz gets up off the court slowly. Coach Tenaglia there in the gray warm-up suit looking on. told me his team, not only with those 6 straight road games to start, has had a tough time getting things going this year because of that 6-game road trip that they went on to start the year. Also, along with the fact that a lot of the teams within Division II, some of the teams that they were expecting to play folded at the beginning of this year. So they were expecting to pick up those games. They did not, and that's been one of the reasons why they've had such a tough time.
Yeah, that ought to tire you out, starting the year with 6 straight on the road. And as a result, I think that's a big reason why they haven't been able to get started this year. Normally this a much more competitive team, and still a good team after all. They're in Division II, but record-wise, they have struggled on the year.
Foul was on Tianse Wilson. That's her second foul. And we're tied up again at 28. Oniago, a turnaround shot. She rattles it in. She did not even set her feet. It doesn't matter. And Brookdale now leads by 2. Nice shot for Oniago. I talked about her earlier, the leading rebounder on the side for the Jersey Blues. There she is again, right on cue, with another defensive rebound as Brookdale looks to add to their 2-point lead. Amanda Friend, who hit a 3 earlier in the game. Cross-court pass to Pacini. Pacini on the drive, the floater. Catanzaro the rebound. Nice box-out job. And the shot clock resets. Friend a 3. Short. Scooped up by Morgan Papp. Diaz a jumper. That's back iron. A lot of open looks tonight for each team have not fallen. Wilson going to take it herself and scores with the right hand.
Yeah, and you mentioned Wilson's ability to handle the basketball, and that's on full display on this drive to the basket, as you see there, able to get the roll.
Papp now back out along the perimeter. Wilson trying to do her job to defend. Posini's able to put it in. 32-30. And Catanzaro nails the long 2 from the corner. Really nice stroke and a nice jumper, and Brookdale now back up by 4.
That really is a nice jump shot, a great asset that she has to step out from that distance. A beautiful pass there.
And a nice pass, as you said, Brian. Madison Diaz hit in stride on her way to the rim, and after both teams weren't shooting the ball all that well, they continue to trade baskets. Pacini has her shot blocked from behind by McMillan. As Pacini will come out of the game along with Oniango. Olembieski and Jada Spalazzino on the floor. Amanda Friend also went out of the game. So Coach Brunson continuing to substitute early and often. There's a turnover there. Papp comes up with the interception. She keeps it herself and does not get the roll to go, but the rebound is put back up and in by Newkirk. And we're back tied up at 34. 4 minutes to play here in the third. Spalazzino over to Wilson, and a foul here on Newkirk. Rochelle Newkirk, 5'5" freshman from Bristol, Pennsylvania, has really been working well tonight with Darnella McMillan. Around the top of the key, Golubieski a 3. She's been looking for that shot all night. Does not get that one to fall. And it was last touched out of bounds by the Jersey Blues.
And credit Brookdale for fighting their way back into this game after an early deficit to get back even. As we mentioned going in, this was going to be a difficult challenge anytime you go against a Division II opponent. Even if the record isn't so great, it's still a higher level competition you're going up against, and Brookdale has been up to it.
Papp nearly had it poked away. It was last touched by Wilson. And as you hear Coach Tenaglia screaming out from the sidelines, 12 seconds to shoot for Mercer. And you're right, Brian. It definitely looked like early on in the first quarter, Mercer was going to be able to run away with this one. Brookdale was struggling, but they have fought their way back, and they've been able to hang tough thus far with the Vikings. Pap high off the window, didn't get it to drop. Newkirk couldn't put it in for two underneath the basket. Spallezzino for three. That's an air ball.
And that's a situation where you're in transition. You'd like to get an attempt going closer to the basket, that time settling for the outside shot and an errant one from three-point range.
Newkirk, a three on the way. That one's too strong. Rebound Pochino. And a foul here as Pap will go to the line. So Morgan Pap, talked about her early on in the game, recovering from that torn meniscus early last year. Has 18 made threes on the year and shoots around 33% from behind the arc. Missed them both from the line. And Wagner, the long rebound, nearly threw it away, but Goldenbieski's able to recover. Spallezzino. Shot clock at 17 here for the Jersey Blues. Catanzaro a little out of position. Now back to Spallezzino. Catanzaro again. Threw it at the feet of Wilson. Shot clock at 5. Wagner with 2 and a turnover. She had it stripped from behind. And here comes Pochino to the rim. Too strong. She was expecting contact from Catanzaro and didn't get it. So now after trading baskets back and forth, both teams starting to struggle and going cold around the perimeter. Catanzaro again nearly loses it, now gets it back to Wilson. Goldenbieski, the feed inside, attempted for Catanzaro. Wilson wide open for three. Another miss.
Now we've been deadlocked at this 34 score for some time. Neither team able to gain the advantage on the last several possessions.
Poole. Now to Pap, and a nice jumper along the baseline is good for Morgan Pap.
And just like that, that changes as Pap gives her team the advantage once more.
Less than 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. Mercer leads by 2. Wilson, a tough feed into Wagner. She was double teamed, and Wagner is able to make it count with the left hand.
Great job by Wagner to catch that ball, double teamed, and then still spin around in the paint and get the shot to go. Nicely done.
Under a minute left here in the third. Mercer and Brookdale going back and forth. Mercer Division II, Brookdale Division III. Both within the Region 19 conference, but still trying to fighting to keep their seasons alive. Spallezzino the long rebound after the miss from the corner by Newkirk. Catanzaro, another bounce pass into Wagner on the floor, a tie-up, and this will go to Brookdale. So nice hustle there by Wagner going to the deck to grab that ball.
It was a great job by her because Brookdale had given it away momentarily. Mercer looked like it had come away with a turnover, but Wagner getting on the floor to force the tie-up, and the possession arrow favors Brookdale.
Spallezzino goes to the bench. He gets a high five from assistant coach Eddie Harris. Checking back onto the floor is Gianna Pacini for Brookdale. Shot clock is turned off. And a turnover there on the inbounds pass as Poole intercepts it from Pacini. Pacino. McMillan, an uncontested three. And a bounce with 2.3 left here in the third. A lot of open looks tonight, Brian, on both sides, just have not fallen in. And that's one of the reasons why these two teams have struggled this year. They just have struggled to make shots, which has been a problem. Oniago will let the quarter roll out. And we're tied up still at 36 as we enter the final quarter of play. We'll be back to wrap it up on BTV in the Collins Arena after this.
Hello, the key to the success is the Education Club at Brookdale, and I'm here with the president. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. This involvement fair is so fun. Can you tell me more about the Education Club?
It has so many things to offer you. It's amazing.
And can you tell me just one thing about the Education Club that you think is like the best part about the club that you really think students should join?
You meet new people. That's first. Second, we have amazing advisors. Professor Latte and Marshall, they're amazing, and they'll help you with your classes. I know they're also professors. I have Professor Latte this semester, and she's amazing so far.
This club looks so fun, and you're so awesome. I'm going to be a great president.
Thank you.
We are here with the Fashion Club, a.k.a. the people who look the best in this fair. How you guys doing over here?
We're doing good. We're doing good. We got the drip on lockdown. You know what I mean? We got the drip on lockdown. Fashion Club. You know how it is.
Ooh, I don't know what that means, but tell me more about Fashion Club.
We look at fashion from all decades and all that. You know, looking fresh, looking fleet, be inspired by fashion, wondering how fashion influences us. Make some Brookdale fashion shows. You know, something light.
What did you love about being part of the Fashion Club? Why do you love being at the club?
I love being part of the Fashion Club because I'm an artist, and looking at different types of art, like AKA clothing, is really unique. Like looking at how fashion has changed over the years, how it's an art form, how it's a form of expression. I always find that interesting because it helps you step up your game. So we usually meet 11:45 to 1:15. Tuesdays and Thursdays are in college hour.
I love it. Do you love films? Do you want to make films? Do you want to be in films, or do you just want to watch films?
Getting ready to settle this in the fourth and final quarter. Mercer County and Brookdale knotted up at 36. Both teams in desperate need of a win in each of their respective divisions. And Mercer and Brookdale have struggled from around the perimeter ever since the second half started. Short jumper there by Diaz hit the front rim. And I mentioned the struggles offensively for Brookdale. They have had 60 points or less in 6 of the last 7 games. A steal here for Morgan Papp and an easy 2 at the other end. So the Vikings now lead 38-36. Golubieski couldn't quite handle it, but it was last touched out of bounds by Mercer. It's Conensaro, Pacini, Golubieski, Oniago, and Wilson on the floor for the Jersey Blues. Here's Oniago all alone. She can't finish off the glass, but Conensaro puts it in for an easy 2.
And typically in this game when Brookdale has needed an answer, needed someone to come up with an offensive bucket, it's been Catanzaro tonight. She's really been impressive, showing off the range with the jump shot and that time chipping in on the second chance points.
Poole runs right into Catanzaro, who went straight up. And here comes Brookdale trying to trying to gain the lead once again, tied up at 38. Another rejection there by Darnella McMillan. It'll be 24 on the shot clock. Wilson with the feed inside to Conensaro, battling with McMillan. A nice step around move, +2 and the foul for Anna Conensaro.
I'm talking about Catanzaro a moment ago, and she adds to her total, now trying to make it a 3-point play, giving Brookdale the lead.
It's the third. Actually, it's going to be on Madison Diaz. I thought it was going to be on McMillan, but instead it's on Diaz. That's her third personal. And Catanzaro gives Brookdale a 3-point lead, 41-38. There's Papp. Now trying to go right at Catanzaro. And again, a nice defensive stance there by Catanzaro. She forces the missed shot. Wilson in transition to the rim. Oniago, the easy 2 again. And a mini 5-row run for the Jersey Blues, and they lead by 5.
And that's their largest lead now of the game as it's taken till this point to arrive at their largest lead.
And a timeout here by Coach Tenaglia as Mercer starting to see things unravel just a bit here in the fourth. It'll be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here on Brookdale TV. Mentioned this in the first half. We remind you that coming up January 4th and 5th, Brookdale will host the Shore Classic Showcase. 20 New Jersey high school basketball teams competing in a basketball tournament over the span of 2 days. Some of the names that highlight that tournament are, of course, St. Joe's and Metuchen, Old Bridge, Wall High School, Modern Day Prep, Don Bosco Prep, Rutgers Prep, Petty, and CBA right down the road here from actually where Brookdale Community College is. General admission tickets are $15. Reserve seating is $30, and you can learn more by going on to shoreclassicshowcase.com. And that will be packed for sure. Be a full house here in the Collins Arena when all those teams come to play. Mercer down by 5 out of that timeout on the baseline. Elamari, no. And Catanzaro, who has tracked down about 3 or 4 straight rebounds, gives it to Wilson. Catanzaro feeling it. Behind the arc, that one doesn't go. Pap into the corner for Diaz. Left wing 3. Off the heel. Long rebound to McMillan. Into Elamari. That one rims out. Elamari again grabs the rebound. Mercer not giving up on this possession as Oniago taps it out of bounds. Diaz inbounds. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Elamari at the foul line. Couple hard dribbles and draws the foul on Anna Catanzaro.
Well, there's one negative for Brookdale on this possession is they just allowed too many offensive rebounds. This possession going on for quite some time and now forced to hope for missed free throws if you're Brookdale.
It's the second foul on Anna Catanzaro as Elamari hits the first attempt from the line, the 5'9" sophomore from Hamilton, New Jersey. Double-figure scoring in 3 games this year, rattles in the second. And it's a 3-point lead for Brookdale. Oniago along the low block. Battling Elamari. Long 2 from the corner by Golombieski is off the mark. Wilson on the floor. And I thought there was a whistle a second ago. And Brookdale will, I believe, keep possession. That was a really weird possession. I thought I heard one of the officials on the side blow his whistle very lightly. Everyone kind of stopped play, and then we went back going again. So a very odd possession there on the floor.
Yeah, I thought Brookdale may have called a timeout, but evidently that wasn't the case. They still retain it inbounding.
And Wilson was on the floor. It's a lucky break for her that she was not called for a travel. Catanzaro straight on 3. That one's way off the mark. Elamari. She'll go to the line. And with how close this game is, Brian, these foul shots down the stretch matter more than they have, I think, in any game that either Brookdale or Mercer has played this year, as Elamari cannot hit the first.
Yeah, and Brookdale, as we've documented as this season has gone on, they have struggled in that department shooting from the line.
Elamari 1 of 2, 43-41. Kenya Wagner and Amanda Friend check back into the game. as Natasha Oniago and Melissa Golombieski will come out of the game. Actually, no, Melissa will come out of the game along with Oniago. She was pointing at Pacini, just making sure it was indeed her that was coming out of the game. Brookdale still leads by 2 under 6 minutes to play. Here's Pacini. She's fouled. So Gianna at the foul line again. It's the first. Foul is on Darnella McMillan. That's her third. Each team has 2 team fouls. So not quite in danger of reaching the bonus. And it's back up to a 4-point lead for the Jersey Blues, 45-41. Papp, straight on 3, is good. Mercer definitely needed that, and they're within 1.
And Papp has provided the offense for the Vikings tonight.
Wilson, she has her shot rejected by Diaz. And ahead of the defense, McMillan with the layup, but she missed it.
Boy, you can't get a better attempt on the break all alone like that and just not taking enough time to go up for the layup.
It would have given Mercer the lead. Catanzaro battling for space downstairs with McMillan. Now she's double teamed. Puts it on the floor and she's fouled. And this will be against McMillan, and if I'm not mistaken, that is her 4th foul. And it is, so she will check out of the game. Juliana Pochino will check in. Golombieski fouled. No, actually they're going to call this a jump ball, as Golombieski went down to the floor hard. Possession arrow still points in Brookdale's favor, and now Nina Norman just makes sure that the shot clock is reset to, instead of 20, 17. Wilson around a screen. Golombieski, the runner, no. Pacini, the rebound, she can't hit. And a foul here to add insult to injury on Wagner in the backcourt.
And that's just unfortunate for Brookdale. 2 attempts that close to the basket. Pacini after getting the offensive rebound, and then you commit a foul after coming up empty.
And that's the 3rd foul now on Kenya Wagner. A lot of easy baskets inside the paint for both these 2 teams that have not been hit tonight. Mercer has struggled along with Brookdale. Diaz, a 3. Front rim, no good. Wagner comes flying in there with the rebound. 4 minutes to go. Pacini nearly lost it from behind, but there is a foul. And this will be on Shanika Poole. And for Poole, it's her 3rd. So Shanika Poole has got 3 fouls. McMillan on the bench with 4. Wagner to Wilson. Wilson attacks the rim, and she's fouled again. We'll check the number. This puts Mercer in the double bonus for the remainder of the quarter. It's on Juliana Pacino. It's her 2nd.
And as you mentioned, this is the juncture where free throw shooting becomes paramount. We'll see if Williams is able to take advantage of her opportunity.
And Wilson is able to hit the first one from the line. I mentioned earlier, this is a team in Brookdale that averages only 50 points a game and only shoots 53% from the charity stripe. Wilson 1 out of 2. A 2-point lead for Brookdale. Diaz dribbled it off her foot back to the Jersey Blues.
Well, those are the kind of mistakes you can't have in a game this close when you're getting into the final moments. Just an unforced error that time for the Vikings.
Golombieski downstairs to Catanzaro. And Catanzaro traveled. Coach Brunson told me earlier this year the team needs to be able to work for a good shot and get the ball inside the post. They've tried to do that and have had some mild success in getting it in the paint. Problem is the accuracy with a lot of these shots just is not there. It's the same story on the other side for Mercer. Shot clock at 7 here for McMillan. Pap to Diaz. Hand in her face. The three is short. Wilson. Golombieski. The three is good. And it's a 5-point lead for the Jersey Blues, 49-44.
Big time bucket there in transition for three.
Pap tries to answer, and she does. A three that could not have come at a better time for Morgan Pap, the 5'7" sophomore. And Coach Tenaglia takes a quick 30-second timeout with his team down by 2. So 2:45 left to play. Brookdale's next game will be 2 days from now on Thursday against Sussex. That'll be a game here in the Collins Arena. Then they'll be off. That'll be the last game that they have for the calendar year. They'll have 3 straight road games when they come back from the break. At home on January 9th against Bergen. On January 14th, home against Passaic. And then home against Middlesex on January 18th. All 3 very good teams that Brookdale will have to face in the month of January. So it does not get any easier for the Jersey Blues that are in a tight one tonight, trying to pull one out in the end. A team that has lost 6 of the last 7 games. Tight defense here, man-to-man shown by Mercer. Wilson, Pacini. She, I think, traveled, and she did.
Well, that's a couple of big calls here, the last 2 possessions for Brookdale. Previously, Catanzaro, and that time Pacini called for traveling at inopportune times.
Pap, who just hit that 3 a moment ago, now to McMillan. Shot clock at 15. Diaz blocked from Wagner, but a foul.
I think they got Catanzaro on the foul there, if I'm not mistaken. She and Wagner were both down near the basket. Did they get it on Wagner?
I think it's the 4th personal foul on Kenya Wagner. It's the 4th team foul, Brian. And with Pat making that first foul shot, she can tie it up here at 49, and she does. So we're tied up again. So Wagner on the floor with 4 fouls for Brookdale. McMillan on the floor with 4 for Mercer. She tapped it out of bounds there, trying to go for the steal. It's McMillan, Pat, Diaz, Puccino, and Elamari on the floor for the Vikings. Wilson, the feed to Catanzaro. Back out Wilson, the 3 on the way. That one's back iron, no good. Nobody there for the rebound for Brookdale, and Elamari gives it to Pat. Mercer can take the lead here. McMillan from the corner. Last touched out of bounds by Mercer. Brookdale has not been to overtime yet this year, but with the way things are going, we could be heading that way. Catanzaro threw it at the feet of Papp. It'll stay here with the Jersey Blues with 12 to shoot. And I got to believe, Brian, this is a very critical possession here. You've got to come away with some points.
Yeah, and we've seen too many times here down the stretch where these possessions have turned into turnovers. You got to at least get a shot at the basket and hopefully for Brookdale a high percentage one.
Brookdale does have 2 more timeouts, and just as I say that, Coach Brunson will burn one of the 2 remaining, presumably to try to draw up a play with 12 seconds on the shot clock. It'll be a full timeout, 1:14 remaining. Back to wrap it all up from the Collins Arena after this.
The Global Distinction Program is really an initiative for the students to get recognized at graduation for all the activities that they do throughout the school year. It could be classes, it could be reports or projects they do for courses, or campus events, or even off-campus events that have some relationship to a global issue. So they create a portfolio reflecting on the activities they've done, and they earn points for each of those activities, and they have to have 50 points. Once they have 50 points, then they actually get a beautiful medallion at graduation. Their name is in the program as a distinguished global citizen. And they can use it on their resumes and, interviews.
1:14 to play here in the fourth. Mercer and Brookdale tied up at 49. It's Brookdale ball with 12 seconds to shoot on the shot clock. And as Brian and I were just talking about a moment ago, a critical possession for the Jersey Blues. They've got to come away with points here on this possession if they want to try to secure just their 3rd win of the year. Golombieski to Wilson. Shot clock at 4 here for Brookdale. They got to hurry here. Shot clock at 1. Wilson chucks it up there at the horn. That doesn't go. And that is officially a shot clock violation, so not what Brookdale wanted to do out of that timeout. And Mercer now, with 61 seconds left, has an opportunity to take the lead.
And just as we talked about with too many possessions resulting in turnovers, and right there again, shot clock working down, get a contested shot, not a good possession.
3-2 zone here for Brookdale. McMillan into the corner for Diaz. Now shot clock starting to wind down here for Mercer. It's down to 8. McMillan with 4. Papp. Diaz. Shot clock at 1. Diaz at the horn. It doesn't go. It's short. She got her on rebound. Puts it up. That one doesn't go. McMillan another rebound. And Mercer clears. Elamari, no. So many opportunities. Ball loose on the floor. And by virtue of the possession arrow, it will stay here with Mercer. Actually, hold on here. There might be a foul. And there is a foul on Anna Catanzaro. That is her 4th. I thought originally it was going to be a jump ball, but they hit Catanzaro with her 4th personal, and it's Madison Diaz at the line for 2 critical foul shots. First one is good.
That's a huge call on Catanzaro there, as Brookdale unable to clear the defensive glass, just allowed too many opportunities, and now see Mercer take the lead.
2 for 2 for Diaz, 51-49. Shot clock is turned off. Golombieski. Pacini. Golombieski for the lead. Off the rim, no. And Ella Mary got the rebound, and Coach Tenaglia takes a timeout.
And on that possession, Golombieski had time to set her feet, but she just didn't take enough time. She rushed the shot attempt that time, and it turned out to be well off the mark. And once Mercer gets the rebound, you have to foul right away. And at this point, if you're Brookdale, your only hope is misses from the free throw line for Mercer.
Well, it hasn't been a guarantee for the Vikings at the foul line this evening. Remember, they struggle just as much as Brookdale does from the charity stripe. However, Brookdale's in a tough spot because of the fact that not only are you down by 2, but you only have 5 seconds left. It's really going to be tough. Now, with that timeout, Mercer can move the ball to midcourt. Brookdale's trying to sub in Jada Spalazino. They cannot. Nina Norman discussing it with the scores table. And Papp is fouled by Wilson with 3.7 to play. So Morgan Papp, one of the leading scorers for Mercer, can pretty much put this game out of reach, Brian, I would assume, if she can hit 2 foul shots.
Yeah, that would make it a 2-possession lead.
Papp hits the first attempt from the line. 52-49. Mercer leads by 3. Papp's second attempt is good. 3.7 left. Inbound goes to Golubieski, and that will end it. Mercer survives and gets a big win on the road tonight. It is only their 4th win of the season. Unfortunately for Brookdale, though, they dropped to 2-9 on the year with a tough loss tonight, losing to Mercer 53-49. So as we get ready to welcome you back into our broadcast booth here in the Collins Arena on Brookdale TV, alongside with my broadcast partner Brian Gownsford, I am Tim Catalfamo. A tough loss for the Jersey Blues tonight, and they were in position, Brian. They had everything that they needed to have down the stretch. They had ample opportunities at the rim, but just could not quite get their shots to fall, and Mercer took advantage.
Yeah, I think when you look back at this one after the game, when you take a look at the tape, you're going to realize this was a game that Brookdale kind of gave away because they had a lead late and just not executing down the stretch. Not only did they start missing a lot of shots, but turnovers really started to become a problem for Brookdale. And there was that sequence in the final 2 minutes, the back-to-back traveling calls. They didn't get a shot away at the basket. Then we saw that 30-second shot clock violation. Those were 3 empty possessions, while Mercer on the other end made their free throws down the stretch and made the plays down the stretch to win the game. For Brookdale, it's a tough loss.
So a really tough loss for the Jersey Blues, but a good win for Mercer. Again, they improved to 4-8 on the year. Brookdale falls to 2-9. The Jersey Blues will be back here at home in a doubleheader against Sussex County on Thursday night, so a couple days from now at 5 and 7 p.m. Brian and I will be back for those games. We hope to see you then. So for the Jersey Blues, a tough loss tonight on the women's basketball side. They lose to Mercer by 4. The Brookdale men, though, get a much-needed win over Salem earlier on this evening. So that'll do it for our broadcast tonight. For our entire BTV crew and, of course, my broadcast partner, Brian Gowdsford, I am Tim Catalfamo. Brookdale loses a tough one tonight to Mercer County, 53-49. We'll see you on Thursday against Sussex County College at 5 and 7 p.m. here on BTV.
We're Helping Hands at Brookdale, so we provide non-academic support for students. We know we have fabulous teachers and we have great academic resources, but we're here to help students with everything else. We know life happens, students have